I'm Dave.
I'm Mark.
Other people's beer. So today we are going to be sampling the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and then the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale with the Philly Sour yeast. And I'm really excited about it.
So am I.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I've got 2 cameras going. We'll see how this works. Also, don't judge me on the editing because I had to learn new software.
Gosh, what is this?
Oh my word. Who put this
What
here?
is that symbol?
I think that's our Instagram.
Others.peoples.beer.
Singular others.
Other.people.beer. Peoples, plural. Oh man, that'll be, so now you can do hashtags smarter than Mark.
2 of them. I'm drinking from my Diamond Knot Craft Brew. They are out in Mukilteo, Washington, which is kind of where I'm from.
And I'm drinking from my Foundation Brewing from Portland, Maine. That is definitely near where I grew up and come from. It is so well loved that the Foundation Brewing logo is almost invisible. But I know what's in there, John and Tina. Here's to you.
All right, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the pale ale, and as is customary, because I really suck at getting my pressure right, I'm gonna pour it, my first pint, and then I'll get Mark his.
He's such a mensch.
Oh, I don't know what that word means.
It's a positive word.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna talk about tasting notes, smelling notes, musical notes, maybe. I don't know those last ones, but try and compare. And also, this is the very second pull from the keg. The first pull was to get all the trub out of it.
Nice.
Yeah, I am a gentleman. So it's a little bit cloudier, but it's been in the keg for about 2 weeks or so, and it should have mostly settled. It's also been in a kegerator under 30 pounds of pressure for a while.
Some people know what that means.
I was hoping the force carbonated a little bit more, but anyway.
So a little floral or biscuit, both. I like a flowery biscuit.
That'd be a weird.
I'm not Cicerone yet.
I'd say like that'd be a real weird biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, like a lavender biscuit. Oh, biscuit and gravy. Oh, okay.
Biscuit Head, local place. They serve some amazing biscuits. So I think it's pretty good.
It's a really good pale ale, yeah. And I think you did ESB, right?
I did ESB, yes, and English special bitters.
Yeah.
And they tell me to use white yeast. I didn't have any on hand, and I forgot to buy it. So.
Yeah. No, I think there's just a little difference from that, but.
All in all, I'm pretty proud of it.
Like how it kind of hangs in a pleasant sort of. I don't know if it's astringency or something, but yeah, definitely pale ale.
Yeah, it's hangs back in the.
Yeah, epiglottis.
Yeah,
the club epiglottis.
It's by the uvula. So, some things. Didn't say in the first video. I put a whole bunch of links in the description of the first video, and I'll probably put them into the description for this one. Just talking about tried to capture all of the breweries and all of the books, which Mark's hiding that one, but the Brew Your Own Big Book of Clone Recipes. I tried to link them directly to the source rather than going through a third party because third parties aren't paying us, and I'd rather you give your money to the source.
Yes.
And then all of the breweries, I linked it directly to their "Where can you find my beer" page. So hopefully you buy some of their beer. Yeah, so, oh man, I've been doing too much talking.
Keep going. Let's need to drink fast.
And then, yeah, another thing, in the first video, hashtag smarter than Dave, and now hashtag smarter than Mark would be what you could put in there if you found a hole in my ramblings. So,
wait, we leave them there for you.
On purpose, yeah. We have a whole fact-checking team.
That's on furlough right now. So.
Yeah, no, they couldn't come into the office. All right, so this one's the Philly Sour.
I can't. I'm so excited for Philly Sour.
Oh man, guys.
Look at foamier off the top. Is that because of the first drop, or?
I don't know. This one, my line is shorter on one of these. So.
Cheers.
Prost. You can smell the difference.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference. I don't know how to describe that though, darn it.
I describe it like love. Love and happiness walking through the forest.
You make me snarf my beer.
Dude, if I can make you snarf a freaking sour, oh, it'd be so much fun. Oh, that'd be wild. Lalaman, Wild Brew Series, Philly Sour. But,
So it's a pleasant sour. It's not like a grab you by the scruff of your neck, kind of shake you, but it's definitely different. It's sour. It's also smoother or rounder.
Rounder's a good flavor.
Is that, yeah, rounder in the mouthfeel is where I was going.
No,
it's
I
more
know.
weighty, not viscous. You'll notice that our vocabulary, or my vocabulary anyway, changes as we do these because I usually don't have to talk about them. I just enjoy them.
Yeah, so to me, so if your go-to sour beer is like real sour, jump cut.
Shocking.
No, so this is it's a much milder sour. It's got it's definitely got a little bit of the I think this one has more astringency, but it's pleasant. It leaves more of the pale ale taste at the back of your throat, and the back of your tongue than you would expect from a normal sour. But it
Yeah. Now the difference too with this sour is the sour was from the yeast. It wasn't bacteria.
yeah. If you jump back to the first video, there's a whole story about it. But long and short, this is just a yeast that made this thing sour. Not quite puckering, but it bites a bit.
And no danger to infecting your lines.
Right. As far as I know.
Well, we hope.
But no, it's good. I enjoy it. I would definitely recommend trying it with. It'd be really fun. A stout. A stout would be a lot of fun with this.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you take like a nice big roasty stout, and then you throw this at the back end of it.
Well, I did a stout with Brett.
Oh yeah.
But this would have been better, I think.
It's much less labor intensive, right? So for this, if you follow our Instagram, you saw pictures of it.
Peoples.beer.
You saw pictures of it fermenting in my very, very high-tech fermenting chamber called my shower. But fermented alongside
There is a long history. Bathtub gin, shower fermentation. I mean, we're in a long line of...
It's science.
Yeah. Proud history. Keep talking.
You saw some pictures of it, fermented exactly the same temperatures, right alongside, same yeast pitching rate as the pale ale, and I think it came out pretty good. So, yeah.
I would definitely drink this again,
Yeah, I would definitely play. I harvested all the yeast at the bottom of this, so I'm going to play around with it some more. Yeah.
I don't do that. That's cool. One day. Oh no.
I have a friend. He's still my friend. Okay. I harvested some yeast from a beer. I think it was probably from Brewery Omegang in Cooperstown, New York. Oh, beautiful place. Anyway, I harvested a yeast from there, and I built it up into a nice colony. And then family and I went out of town, had my friend Adam over to watch the dogs. And I said, you can have whatever beer you want, kegs full. I've got some in the fridge. My dear sweet Adam, my summer child, he drank my yeast starter, and it was the first beer that he just reached in, grabbed a Grolsch bottle, popped the top, didn't even pour it into. If he had poured it into a glass, he would have realized his mistake. But he just and then I felt it. I like to think I felt it in my bones. So I texted him, I was like, hey, by the way, there's a yeast starter in the fridge. Don't drink that one. He's like, oh, no, already did.
Found it.
I told my wife that I was surprised and this was not your finest work. It's like, yeah, no, I get that.
Straight yeast.
Yeah. Just a slurry of gross.
Straight yeast, no chaser.
No chaser.
Wow, that is disgusting. I'm glad
he
your
lived.
friendship survived, and he brews, right?
Yeah, Adam
Yeah.
Brews. So, speaking of which,
Yes.
what are we doing next time?
We're gonna do oatmeal stout with a variation of a southern twist with the grits. The grits. I don't know
The
why I
grits.
said the grits. It's like the Walmart. My grandmother used to say the Walmart. But yes, so an oatmeal stout, and we got to figure out the brewery. I'm not sure. We'll probably
you
use
can
this
consult
book.
the book. Yeah, consult.
The
Which book is that again?
Brew Your Own Big Book of Clone Recipes, 300,
300. Yeah.
featuring 300. Yes, I found. I just cleaned out my office and I found all of my Cicerone books and all of my other recipes.
I'm gonna violate all those rules along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Well, the rules only came about after. I mean, that's kind of, we can talk about that in some other time. But some of the brewing purity rules and stuff, really fun.
Do you mean garbage?
They served a purpose, but let's say it wasn't for the beer
Are we?
necessarily.
We don't have any subscribers in Germany yet, so yeah, they were garbage.
Not if you're a Protestant.
Well,
If you're trying to stick it to the Catholic Church.
yeah. So yeah, we got a bunch of fun stuff in store for you. I guess.
Foundation Brewing, thanks for the glass.
Yeah. Hey, Diamond Knot, I love you. Until next time.
We
Have
don't
fun.
Until next time, cheers.
Cheers, yeah.